At Strayer University, we help students like you go from, is it possible? To anything is possible by offering access to up to 10 no-cost gen ed courses, so you can reach your goals affordably and fast. Visit strayer.edu to learn more. No-cost gen eds provided by Strayer University affiliate Sophia. Eligibility rules apply. Connect with us for details. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
This episode is brought to you by Liquid IV. When you hydrate with Liquid IV, you're powered by Hydroscience. Hydroscience is Liquid IV's science-backed formula with an optimized ratio of electrolytes, vitamins, and nutrients. Experience great-tasting hydration for mental clarity, physical endurance, and overall well-being. Sip into something that up-levels every moment. Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Visit us at liquidiv.com.
This episode is brought to you by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. The Grateful Dead and Dogfish Head have gotten the band back together with the release of Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale, a light-bodied pale ale brewed with sustainable Kernza grains, granola, and heaps of good karma for a refreshing brew that's music to your taste buds. Available nationwide. Visit dogfish.com to find Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale in your neck of the woods. Dogfish Head Craft Brewery is located in Milton, Delaware. Please drink responsibly.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in full. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime-cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4.
No matter how you travel, it's good to have a plan. Some people plan every minute. No sleep, bus, museum, another museum. While others only plan to take it day by day. When it comes to your finances, a plan is just as important. You can count on Credit Karma to give you the insights you need to understand your options, so you can take charge of your financial path and find your way to money. Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on. Download the app today.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Abstract. This article explores when it is appropriate for leaders to consider stepping down from their roles and passing the torch to new leadership. It examines signs that it may be time to transition based on research on leadership fatigue, stagnating vision, and succession planning. Specific factors discussed include declining health and enthusiasm from prolonged stress, an inability to drive innovative strategies, and having a capable successor prepared to take over. The article then outlines practical signs for leaders in industries like financial services, healthcare, technology, and non-profits that a transition should be considered. It provides examples of Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella and OWN founder Oprah Winfrey effectively navigating leadership successions. Finally, the article emphasizes the importance of succession planning, identifying the right time for an orderly transition, and ensuring the smooth handoff of leadership responsibilities to allow organizations to continue thriving under new vision and perspectives. Leadership requires a tremendous dedication of time, effort, and personal sacrifice. While leading an organization can be rewarding, it also comes with immense responsibilities and pressures. For many leaders, there comes a time when it is best to pass the torch and allow new leadership to take the helm. However, knowing when the right moment is to step down from a leadership role can be one of the most difficult decisions a leader will ever make. Today, we will explore some signs that it may be time to consider stepping aside. Discuss best practices for an orderly transition and provide examples of leaders who have navigated this transition successfully. Recognizing when to step down before discussing the practical signs that indicate when a leader should consider stepping down. It is important to review the research foundations surrounding this important leadership transition. Academic literature points to several key factors that provide evidence-based guidance on recognizing when new leadership is needed. Leadership fatigue and burnout being the person in charge takes an emotional, physical, and mental toll over time. Research has shown that prolonged periods of high stress can lead to leadership fatigue and even burnout.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Some signs that a leader may be experiencing fatigue include feeling constantly stressed, lack of enthusiasm for the job, inability to delegate tasks effectively, irritability and poor decision-making. Araliga et al. 2014. Prolonged stress and overwork can also take a physical toll, leading to increased sickness, exhaustion, and even heart disease if not managed. Melamed et al. 2006. Stepping down before full burnout occurs allows a leader to avoid long-term health issues and regain work-life balance. Stagnating vision and strategy. No leader can stay in a role indefinitely without the vision and strategic direction for the organization becoming stagnant over time. New challenges emerge that require fresh perspectives and ideas. Conroy et al. 2017. If a leader finds themselves unable to drive new innovative strategies or feels their vision is no longer resonating within the organization, it may be an indication they have taken the company as far as they can and new leadership is needed. Succession planning and grooming a replacement. All strong leaders think about an orderly transition and who will carry the torch next. When a capable successor has been successfully groomed and is ready to step into the top role, the timing is right for the current leader to step back. Mooney. 2018. Without proper succession planning, it becomes much more difficult to navigate an exit. Signs it may be time to step down. Some clear signs it may be time for leaders in various industries to consider stepping aside include financial services, declining company performance metrics and market share loss over multiple quarters. Despite strategic changes, inability to drive innovation needed to adapt to changing consumer demands and technologies. A groomed internal successor being ready to take over leadership. Healthcare burnout from prolonged stressful conditions during the pandemic, taking a physical, mental toll. Vision no longer resonating with physicians and inability to implement needed reforms. A desire to spend more quality time with family before fully retiring. Tech product vision becoming outdated and failure to launch new game-changing offerings. Losing passion and enthusiasm needed to work the long hours required. An internal successor team demonstrating the skills, knowledge to lead through the next phase. Nonprofit fundraising efforts plateauing despite strategic changes. Inability to effectively transition the organization's mission as community needs change. Identification of a new leader able to better mobilize younger generations of donors and volunteers. Strong leadership transitions in practice. Orderly succession at Microsoft. Satya Nadella's transition to CEO of Microsoft in 2014 provides a textbook example of effective leadership succession. Nadella had risen through the ranks over 22 years, gaining experience in product development and business strategy. Under Bulmer, Nadella had helped reinvigorate cloud and server products. The board recognized Nadella was the best person to lead Microsoft into a new era focused on services and mobility. Bulmer remained chairman to ensure a smooth handoff. Nadella hit the ground running with a strong strategic vision to transition Microsoft from a software company into a productivity and platform company. This inside successor transition allowed innovation to continue seamlessly under refreshed leadership. Les. 2020. Oprah Winfrey passes the baton at OWN. In 2011, Oprah Winfrey launched the OWN network as CEO. While the network struggled in early years, Winfrey remained hands-on while grooming a successor. In 2017, she recognized that new leadership was needed to successfully pivot OWN's strategy. Winfrey chose Executive Discovery CEO David Zaslav as her successor. Zaslav hit the ground running with plans to refocus programming around female empowerment and brought much-needed operational expertise. Winfrey remained actively involved as chair while ensuring a smooth transition. By planning ahead and identifying the right internal successor, Winfrey navigated her exit strategically, allowing OWN to be repositioned for long-term success. O'Connell. 2018. Conclusion: knowing when it is time to pass the baton of leadership is among the most difficult decisions a leader will face. By paying attention to signs of fatigue, stale vision, strong succession candidates, and organizational needs, leaders can make the transition at an optimal time. With careful succession planning and an orderly handoff process, outgoing leaders can feel accomplished in their work while setting their organizations up for continued success under new leadership. While difficult, making room for new perspectives and energies at the right moment benefits both individuals and the companies they serve. Overall, navigating leadership transitions with grace and forethought is a hallmark of truly great organizational leaders.